That was Coops just coming in to drop off something for me.
No, all good. All good. Let's
Sky looks sick.
get this in here. All right. Does anyone want to have a go at recounting, or is it up to me today?
Way too important.
Yeah,
Up
it's
to you,
up to you, Chief.
All right. So last week was a bit of a shopping session, but you guys also learned some pretty important stuff. Starting off with Twisted Fate and Graves, understanding their position and them letting you guys know some of the things happening at, the powers that be inside Bilgewater. Alluding you to a Zornite scientist named Singed working closely with Jack and whatever's going on with his kidnapped prisoners from around Runeterra. Haley stating, wraps the whole situation up nicely in a bow, but not really questioning too much more other than their word for it. After a small private conversation with Twisted Fate, him and Haley reached an agreement on potentially working together with the party in future endeavors. But for the meantime, seeing how things go. After that, some sad but important news was delivered to Zarkon Brath, the owner of Fickle Fortune, the illustrious Irie Bar, and a solemn evening with respects paid at the Isles of Wight. He entrusted his help to the group and the crew of Captain Spoinbeck's venture. After this, visits were paid to Shugu and Crab, where some shopping was done. Malu and Mimics went off and met the curious armorer that gifted him some interesting braces. And Melissa and Haley made their way to an artillerist's cannoneer shop, where she picked up a Hextech repeater, which secrets will be told about later on. But other than that, last thing, as Melissa was going to bed, she found a gift from Zarkon on her bed, an illustrious pearl with properties that I'm sure she has made herself familiar with over the rest of the evening. During the morning, the party was awakened by a voice in their head from Rock, one of their fellow crew members, telling them to come to the ship immediately as they were under attack. And that's where we pick up today's session. How'd I do?
I think you about got the gist of it, my guy.
Got most of it?
Yeah.
Good.
I can't remember if you added that I got scammed out of a cool item,
Yeah.
which turned out to be exactly what was advertised.
Scammed?
Scammed or
You just didn't want to know what it was. You kind of, okay, next. But I don't know.
No, I was talking about the fact that we bought an item, which was exactly as advertised, but it still feels like a scam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the kind of merchant he is, man.
Yeah.
You know
See,
this.
I
Yes, I know
understand
this
why you don't
very
like sugar
well.
very much.
Anyway,
You want a book? 1 gold?
1 gold.
Okay, I'll buy it. 2 gold. What?
Huh?
real quickly. It's a new day, so preparation wise, you're the only prep caster. Haley, if you want to switch out any of your spells, you can do so.
Yep.
And you can also choose which cannon you have up currently, because
Okay.
I'm sure you would have done that on the way.
Yeah.
But as we've come down to the docks of Rat Town, around the moor, you see your ship flooded with the Fisher's gang bearing down on the main deck. At the back, you see Scoin, more prepared than you usually see him, and Rock getting ready to take a frontal assault. But your main attention is drawn to the large, clawed shark-like creature with 8 cannons lobbed on its back, and a small yordle that seems to be commanding the rest of the group, prized on top of him. And with that, we will roll initiative.
$22.
22. The Mel.
That is a 4.
And hold on. And that is an 8 for Haley on initiative.
An 8 for Haley.
Yeah.
Alright.
Solid 1 plus 3 from me.
I just hope that's your only
Nah.
bad roll today, Melis.
I burned my 1 natural 20 for the day.
Yeah, a bit.
I'm just getting the initiatives for the enemies here. Let's get one for Rock. Okay. Mimics. What do you get? Okay.
I love how long all the initiative rolls take because there are so many of them.
Yeah, big combat session.
Yeah, big combat
But-
session. This is what we
Malu.
like, though.
You are going first. As you've come around this corner and you're on the docks, this massive creature in front of you with this small, fluffy creature riding on top of it, you hear him, "I'll be it, men! Get their ship and kill their captain. No prisoners. Rex, fire!" As you're up first.
Malu, charging into the fray, would like to rage, and in doing so reaches behind his back, grabbing the obsidian black hilt from his back and
Alright.
drawing his weapon.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Uh-oh.
As you draw this sword, you feel a sensation in your fist as you grasp it. As you hear, "Good choice. Feed me some blood." It feels light in your hands. Like it's easy to wield.
Maintaining its form, is the long black long sword, or great sword, sorry.
Mhm.
I charge towards the gangplank and will attack the 2 fishes on the front dock.
Sure.
Mainly fish
Which one?
2
Which
to
one?
start.
Yep.
Fish 2.
No
Closest,
worries.
closest.
Feel free to move yourself up. So there's a new
And-
feature. You can
Yeah.
actually press shift over yourself and draw lines. Now it's not just a rule tool anymore.
Oh, awesome.
So you can actually like pull
So you guys can see.
the tether out from yourself.
You guys
That
can
was
see
always
that
a
ruler
thing.
I'm drawing.
It didn't highlight before, so whatever it does, like I'm pretty sure you can highlight now and then click, depending on if you've highlighted your character. But anyway, where would you like to go, squares wise? Yep, cool.
And I would like to recklessly attack at Fish 2
Sure.
using the Dark Blade.
Go for it. Kind of turns to you, not expecting reinforcements, as it lets out a weird, fishy shriek.
First is an 18 to hit.
Cast shield, as you see a bubble form around this thing, as it kind of bounces your blade off.
Malu transfers the momentum from the first attack and would like to attack at Fish 1 on his left-hand side.
Okay, you don't have reach, so you'll have to move
Oh.
up. If you've still got
Can
movement.
I? So I've got.
Yeah, you've got
I've
40 feet of movement, I'm pretty sure. So yes.
But where I've got multiple attacks per action, do they have to be at a single target, or can I transfer?
So you get an attack action.
This is
multiple-
considered both part of the same attack action, so do they have to both be at the same target?
Ooh. I'll let you split them up for now, but I'll double check it later.
Thank you. I would like to move 5 feet over and also recklessly attack at Fish 1.
No problem. It's going to take an attack of opportunity against you. That is a 19 to hit you.
Hits.
As you move, you see this fish take one of its hands and, like a spear, see the spines along its scales stabs into your back. It does 5 piercing damage.
Half.
Yep. So
Nice.
down to 2.
And I would like to recklessly attack at Fish 1.
Sure.
With a 15 to hit.
15. That just hits.
No shield or anything.
No.
For 16 damage.
16 damage. Oh, big boy. You almost chop this fish's arm straight off as it wreathes out in pain. But coming up next is the man himself, Mr. Riptide Rex. As you see this lugging monstrosity turn towards the rest of you, you see the barrels of these cannons glow as an explosion rustles through the bay. I need Haley, Melistra, the bee cannon, Malu, and I'll make one for Rock to make me dexterity saving throws.
The Dex? Okay.
Dex, yes.
15.
Can I see it?
Yes, you can very clearly see this.
So that's a 4 for Haley on the Dex save, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna roll a d20 for the bee cannon,
Yes, you do.
and that is a 6 for the bee cannon.
Okay. Those both fails.
Yep.
What was yours, Melistra?
15.
15. Okay, and Malu?
10.
10. Okay. It's gonna be taking some damage.
Oh, great.
All right. That is 11 points of fire damage as all these beams fire off and explode. You see the wooden planks of the docks light up below you.
So 11 points?
And as for Melistra, you got it 15, yes?
Yes.
It's meet or beat, so you do save and take half damage.
And the bee cannon also takes damage.
Yep, 11 fire damage. All good.
I can't take the HP off that one, so...
It's not on your control. Let me fix that. Assign player. Yeah, it's assigned to you.
So how do I do? Do I just?
You just right click on it and you go open character sheet.
Oh
and
yeah.
then you can edit it from there if you want to. All good. Next up, it is. Oh god, a lot of you guys got pretty low on initiative. It is Fish 4, as it's gonna run up and see you guys on the deck. It's gonna take out an ice knife and lob it at you, Melisra. Oh my goodness. It's a natural 20. Alright. I need you guys to make me some deck saves again.
Okay.
22.
No worries.
14 for Haley.
22. Fantastic. Alright. All of those save. Did the bead cannon roll as well?
Oh, I haven't done that yet. I'll do that now.
Did Mallow need another roll?
B cannon rolls. B cannon rolls
another
another
one
4.
Bead cannon rolled another 4.
Yep.
Okay. Bead cannon might be going down in that case. So, the crit damage on you is 10 cold damage, Melisra. And if you failed the save, take 3 points of piercing damage as the knife explodes. All good. It is now Fish 7. This guy is going to run up towards Rock. He's going to throw an ice knife at him, and he misses. That is his turn. It is now Scoin's turn. You guys see Scoin start walking down the steps up from the hull as intense concentration is on his face. Not the usual jovial side of this man. As he walks closer, he looks at this creature as he holds out a hand, and you see what looks like a weird pale green-blue energy start to swirl. And that is his turn. Next up, it's another one of these fish. This one's going to run up and go after Rock as well. He misses. Man's armor class is crazy. And then we got Fish 2, who is going to come up behind you, Malu, and try and shocking grasp you. That's going to roll to hit. And I don't think a 9 hits you.
Nope.
All good. Mimic's turn. She is going to... she's just got the movement for it. She's basically jumps from where she is over to this part of the wharf and starts laying into this fish. That will hit. Flurry of blows. It's not 1. Okay. And she does 12 points of bludgeoning damage as her fists harden and almost drops this fish straight away.
Got him. Clapped.
Trying to get through this as fast as possible because... Haley, you have a turn.
Oh my
Welcome back
god!
to the
Finally! I can't control the HP on my B cannon. I'm trying to right click on it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Okay.
So
Make a little note of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think. So how much did it take? How much damage did it take for a failed save on that ice knife?
3.
3.
3. So yeah. So we're at 6 HP for B cannon. But I am going to fire at Fish 2 with my arcane, my hex tech repeater.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll to hit with that. So that's gonna. Hold
You
on.
got a +1 to hit.
Yep.
With that, and you also get to add your arcane firearm D8 if
Yeah.
the spell
Okay,
you're
that's-
casting the spell you're casting is an artificer spell, which pretty much all of yours are.
Yeah.
So
So I am going to just fire a regular bullet at fish 2. So I'm gonna roll my roll for my light crossbow. Just use that as the roll. Oh my fucking god! So that's an 8. So it doesn't hit because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh boy.
Nat 1 plus 6 plus 1.
It's just auto fail at that point.
Yeah. But I am going to slap the bee cannon and activate the shield and roll a d8 for some bonus temporary HP.
All good.
So that's 3 temp HP, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, it's 3.
That's
it's,
impossible.
No, it's 3 plus my intelligence, isn't it? So 3
Yes.
plus 6. 6 temp HP.
So you and Melissa
You
get
and
that?
Melissa.
Yep, and then I'm going to move bee cannon up to about here.
It can move 15 feet, so it can get to about here.
To about here.
Yep.
Yep.
No. From where it was,
There.
which was here,
Yep.
15 feet over is.
But just in
Yeah.
front of Malice, yeah. So we've both got a little bit of extra temp HP there, Malice.
As it's pulsing out positive energy.
Yep, that's the one.
All good. That's turn.
Yep, that's a turn.
All good. Next up is another fish. And which fish is it? It's this one. As it is going to, let's check its movement. Also run up to you, Malu, as it is going to attempt to shocking grasp you as well. And that is a natural 1. As you see the lightning form in its hand, and as it's about to touch you, it fizzles out, and he just kind of slaps your hex. As, you know, you feel nothing. This flimsy little sea creature.
He just slaps you on the tit and tries to get away with
Yeah.
it.
Melissa, you were up.
To confirm, is this person actually here?
Is the what person actually there?
Quote, my new character.
I have an invisible petty officer.
I've got my new character on my screen as well.
Sorry, what are you guys talking about?
This.
She
is a
looks like
character-
she's got a locket of Iron Solari shield. She's got like a scimitar. She's got like cool ass looking gear.
Basically, it looks like
Ricky.
Valkyrie.
Refresh your astral.
Okay.
Yeah, refresh
I've
your
just
astral,
refreshed.
guys.
I've refreshed astral and it's worked for me.
Okay.
I didn't know it would do that. I assumed it would update for you guys as well.
Okay, I'll restart after I do my turn.
Yep.
I'll spend 30 feet moving here.
But no, they are not currently here.
Oh, sorry,
They're
I'll
over
move here.
for reference.
Yep.
Cast a level 1 magic missile to fish 4, 5, and 3.
Okay.
And then finish moving here.
Sure. Roll the damage on those.
5. 4
4? Okay.
and 5.
5, 4, 5. Not in order.
5. See what you're trying to do. You're trying to get combo potential with Malin.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Tritters. Appreciate you, bud.
5, 4, 5. Good stuff. Next up, it is Rock himself. As you see this massive Tortolan man rush downstairs, you see him grapple one of these fish as he walks over to the side of the ship and drops him as he plops down into the water. Next up, it is this one. It's not too happy after having a missile thrown at it. It's going to move over to this post as it takes out a very wish-washy looking short bow and takes a shot at you, Melissa. That is an 18 to hit you.
Shield.
Awesome. And last but not least is Fish 2, and finding himself in a pretty shitty situation, he is gonna do his damnedest and try and make another shocking grasp against you, Malu. Wow. That is another nat 1. A nat 1. Wow.
Does Mallow just have like built-in lightning resistance? Is that what's happening?
Pretty much. It's like,
They
call
haven't
it
got hands big
coincidence,
enough to
Malu,
reach around my bicep.
but you're just like anti-lightning or something right now, as
Well, you know what they say about water, it conducts electricity.
your very presence is interrupting the spell, it seems. Anyway, back to the top. It is your turn.
Malu, in being surrounded on all sides by fish, is going to continue to strike recklessly against the fish he successfully hit, which would be Fish 1, recklessly attacking with the Dark Blade.
Gotcha. Sorry, what was the to hit?
I haven't rolled yet, sorry.
Okay.
That is a natural 20 for 27.
Natural. Oh. You eviscerate this thing. Like this creature is gruel on the boards of this wharf.
Have you guys seen the In-Betweeners? I'm just imagining it like, you know when Neil beats that fish to death? It's like that.
Yeah. You don't even hit him with the serrated part of your blade. You crush him with the side of your blade as he pancakes. Which fish was that? There was 2?
No, it was fish 1
Fish 1?
on my right hand.
This one.
Oh, it's making me log in again. 1 second. And I will record it, but you've got another attack.
I comboed that one using my Great Master feat into an attack recklessly on Fish 2.
Easy peasy. What's the to hit?
You're not going to believe this. This is a nat 20 for 27.
Wow, the Gorebringer. As you kind of do that thing where you smack sideways, and then this guy tries to jump on your back, and you just arch the sword over your entire body and bring it down on top of this other fish as well. What's the damage? I'm sure he's dead, but I just want to know so I can describe what happens.
23 damage.
23 damage. You pancake the last guy. You kind of bring one of their uncrushed limbs over with you as it slaps him across the face as you just smash this guy between the boards as a plank gives way underneath this thing as his crumpled body falls into the water below.
No, my loot!
You still have one more attack.
Quick question. So does that keep chaining? Or
No. You only get the feature once on a kill, but you have 2 attacks as a barbarian, and then you have that other attack because you got a kill. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first attack comboed, and now this is my second attack per action.
Yeah. It's
Coming.
You use your bonus action to activate this feature. I'm pretty sure.
I see. Yes, because it's a Great Weapon Master attack triggered by the in a bonus action. I see. Yes.
Yeah.
I would then like to recklessly attack at Fish 3.
All good. I'm gonna give you advantage on this because he's fucking fried Naz. He's just seeing 2 of his friends eviscerated in front of him. Roll to hit.
21 to hit.
Oh my
you
god!
hit.
For 16 slashing damage.
16 slashing damage. okay. It's not as clean as the last two, but as this shivering creature just kind of like starts stepping back, you drive it straight through his chest as you rip your sword out and glare at Rex, who's licking his lips, seeing the carnage in front of him. I'm pretty sure that's everything you can do in your turn, unless you want to move.
I would like to step over the carcasses left behind and move towards Riptide Rex.
Bring it!
As the nervous sweat goes down his face.
Yeah. Haha, bring it! Let's fight!
No, he's not. He's not nervous.
He's probably
Is there-
finally a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Pretty much. It's the Dio approaching Jotaro
Dioda.
scene right now. Anyway,
I hope you realize I'm going to have to draw this.
Jesus Christ. I'm just working out who I'm removing from the initiative right now. And it will
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it is Riptide Rex's turn now, as he is going to charge at you. I need you to make a... Oh, you move up to him?
I
You
did,
move
as
here?
part of my action, I did ask to move up on.
Oh,
as much closer
that's
as
fine.
To the boat. Is there a penalty to get onto the boat, or?
No. You have 40 feet of movement, like, and you're strong as fuck. You just jump.
There
As
you
this
go.
creature-
Now Rex can chat.
Looks at you. You don't think something like this could move fast, but suddenly a maw is open above your head as it is going to make its first attack and use a gore. Alright, that's a 26 to hit you.
Hits.
Alright. What's the dice on this? Cool. Never find the dice in any. There we are. Alright. You take 36 piercing damage, halved, because you're raging. So down to 18. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So 7 on the con save.
7 on the con save. All goods. You are... Wait, let me double check this because I don't want to mess it up. You are gored. Your limbs have flesh torn off, and you feel the muscles in your body lax and strength slightly drained from you. You have disadvantage on attacks for your next turn, and your strength stat is temporarily reduced by 1 as this creature rips flesh off your bone. Alright, gets a second attack as it's now going to use one of its claws. And that's a 17 to hit you.
Hit.
That's a hit? Okay. Alright. That one is 18 slashing.
So another
Malu.
9 damage. Receive.
Awesome. I forgot I left the petty officer out of initiative, so we're gonna roll that now. Awesome. Next up is Fish 4. After having thrown this shot off and seeing the damage that Riptide Rex has done, he's gonna kind of leave Malu to his devices and run up on Mimics here as he's going to make a shocking blow. Okay, that will hit. And that is 9 lightning damage as you see Mimics kind of jolt as you see her bones briefly as sparks fly off her hair. After that, it's Fish 7, and he is going to... What is he going to do? Oh, he got thrown overboard. So he's going to start to swim around to try and get a footing back onto the ship after Rock lobbed him off. It's Scoin's turn now. As you see the small ball of energy in Scoin's hands continue to grow, can I get you all to make a perception check?
It's 9 for Malu.
That's a 10 for Haley.
That's a 20.
Uh,
Not natural.
Mel and Haley, you don't see this, but Melistra, as you're more aware of the arcane and analyzing it, you see under the hat and hood of Scoin what looks like 2 glowing green pupils as he fires this ball of energy towards Rex. As it explodes and light green smog clouds the creature. Those of you watching would be reminded of the happenings of the Harrowing and Lord Ledros seeing the spell as it does 26 necrotic damage and some other funky stuff that will become apparent later. Next up is Fish. Which fish is it? Oh yeah, he's gonna run up on Rock. Shocking Grasp. Does not hit. God, this thing freaking sucks. It's Mimic's turn though, as she shakes off the soot of her attacker's spell. She's gonna attempt to make her attacks at disadvantage. Does not hit. Melistra, you see Mimic's usual poised movements stagger as little bits of sparks throw off her form as this fish just ducks under the legs and fists of Mimics. Haley, it is your turn.
Fucking splendid. Okay, I'm gonna use my movement to get onto the docks. So I'll probably go to about here.
Yep.
And move the bee cannon up to here. From there to, that's 15. Or can I get it here?
Just ping. Like,
Okay, so it started here. Oh my god, sit down.
just double click.
I'm trying. It won't let me.
Not seeing your circles. Oh, I saw that one.
Okay,
Yep.
So
Saw those.
from here to
Yep.
here. I can't quite ping exactly where it wants because it won't let me bloody.
So 15 feet would be here.
Yep, that'll do.
This is 20 feet, but yeah,
I'll
we
move to
up.
here. Yep. And I'm going to fire a firebolt through my arcane repeater.
Yes.
So it's gonna.
So
That's gonna be the
it's-
+6 to hit, +1, and then
Yep.
+1 to damage.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god! That's a 12 to hit.
Who are you shooting at? The fish?
Yeah, fish 4, I believe.
Fish 4. 12 is not enough to hit, unfortunately.
That's fine. I'm just gonna slap the bee cannon and fire off some more temporary HP.
All good. Mimics will receive this as well.
That's gonna be another 6 temporary HP. So Melissa and I already have the 6, but now Mimics needs it too.
No problem.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right.
Because my gun doesn't work, apparently.
is now the petty officer's turn, as it kind of climbs up on the back of Riptide Rex, looks down at you, Malu, and you see a spark flick out from its fingers as it kind of leers at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
D&D Beyond hates me on these saving throws. There's an 8.
8? Okay. You are under the confused condition and will attack targets randomly depending on a dice roll.
Thank you.
All good. Next up, Melissa.
Awesome. Okay. Wow, a lot has happened. So to confirm, just from our perspective, we cannot see Fish 7.
Fish 7 is overboard, yes. So
Okay, sweet.
you cannot see him. Fish
I
5
am
is
going to-
behind half cover.
Oh.
And other than that, you should be able to see everything else fine.
Damn. Okay, I'm going to just cast Firebolt at Fish 4.
Yep.
That is a 19 to hit.
He pops a shield.
Sweet. And I will move here, and that's my turn.
No problem. After that, Rock is coming up as he has this fish in front of him. He is going to use a spell. Ooh, what would be fun? Yeah, that's the kind of guy he is. You guys hear a loud ringing kind of emit from the air, and as you look over, you see the boards in the side of the ship explode as a boom emanates from on top of this this cannon and fish as he casts Shatter. And he fails save. You just see what looks like blood kind of ring out from this fish's kind of porous holes where ears would usually be, as
I think we lost him. Or
Did we lose
lost
him?
me.
did you lose me?
Yeah,
Hello?
we did.
I think we lost you at ears.
Quick synopsis. Rock cast Shatter on the fish. Did a lot of damage. The fish is dead, and he's getting closer to Riptide and the petty officer.
10 points.
All good. Next up, Fish 5. He's going to turn the corner and make another shot at you, Melissa, with his bow. He misses as it hits plank, and you just see him squeamishly like try and take cover again. Back to Malu. As you are gored and confused.
Does confusion
Going-
mean I have to take an attack?
Yes, in this case. It was, well, you know, you think you're attacking an enemy, but in reality, you could potentially attack an ally.
But,
So-
but I have to roll, and then it's the source of my or the target of my confusion. I can't just action disengage.
You get to
and try
make
and pull
the
back.
save again at the end of your turn, but
But
you need-
where in my head my plan for the turn was to action disengage and just fall back. Malu can't do that under the confused state.
no. So
Okay.
like you kind of like confused condition. So if you're confused, you kind of perceive the fight differently. those like logical actions to forego the negative effects of the condition aren't available to you.
Okay. I will do as the dice tell me.
Okay, so I'm designating people and things numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what's in proximity of you. So we'll roll a d8. And 8. Funnily enough, you walk around the side of Rex after you've taken this claw to the side of the head and go after this Yordle. Roll an attack.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Nice.
You are number 1, Haley. So
What? I'm not even in range.
he's got 40 feet of movement from
Oh
where he
my
was
God.
before.
Am I still allowed to recklessly attack?
No, you roll an attack.
So the attack is a 12 to hit. Sorry, did I cut out that
12?
one?
A
12
12?
to hit,
Okay.
sorry, yes.
That does not hit as this small snarly Yordle just kind of jumps your blade. You do still get your other attack because it's up to your attack actions. So you can roll
Now
that.
that I am in range of her, this one still also can't be reckless because reckless can only be on the first, can't
No,
it? So
you can't apply reckless because that's
standard
a conscious choice.
standard attack. A 13 to hit.
13 does not hit as well, as this little guy is speedy. But with that, you get to roll another wisdom save.
A 12 on the whiz save. Is my push to talk struggling? Or
No, we can
No.
hear you.
is it 12 on the 12 on the whiz save? So
12 on the whiz save. Unfortunately, that is not a save. All right. It is Rex's turn again, as he kind of snarls, as if disappointed by what you had to offer. Turns around and tries to slam a claw into your confused state, Malu. That is a 17 to hit.
just hits.
Just hits. Okay.
All,
And
all of these Hellcat snide comments about my +2 to AC, and it's still making it.
that is 14 slashing damage.
Malu is. Oh no, I was gonna say slashing. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Alright, it's going to take its other attack as it uses its other claw. Yep, that hits.
I'm down.
We will see. It might roll low. So
I have 2 HP.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're down. Can't see it over how big Riptide Rex is. As the other claw hits Malu, his daze drops as you black out and hit the deck bleeding. Riptide kind of asserts his attention towards the perpetrator of the spell now, as he starts clunking his way up to Scoin. Alright,
Alright.
next up, which fish do we still have alive? Fish 4 does get to go. He is surrounded, he is upset, he has one more spell slot, so I'm going to roll to see who of these 3 he attacks.
Oh my god, he still has another spell slot?
They've got 3 spell slots each. 3 first level spell slots.
Damn.
And that's a 1. Goes after the bee cannon. Wow.
Awesome.
Natural 20 as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Realizing he is no match for the sentient creatures of your crew takes one last hurrah as he shocking grasps your little bee as a zap and a small explosion emanates as it just plops its metal cage
Fucker.
against the board. And he's going to try and run as Melissa and Mimics will make
Attacks of
attack
opportunity. Please
yes.
do.
So feel free to roll that. Okay. I know what Mimics got, but I want to know what Melissa got first.
A 7.
7? Unfortunately, you can't draw your Bilgewater blades quickly enough. But Mimics delivers a sharp kick to the back of the temple, as he's not quite dead, but he definitely eats it as he runs up the docks. And he takes 8 points of damage. Awesome. The other one is 7. He is going to climb back onto the ship. Now, looking around, he doesn't like what he sees. And he jumps back overboard and dives under the water. Next up is Scoin. Scoin, standing there in his sullen state, his glowing eyes, approaches Rex as the similar energy pulses through his hands and he lurches at the creature, a spectral extension of himself, grasping this monstrosity. As Riptide, does he hit? Yes, he does. Riptide, holy shit, that's some good damage. Takes 31 points of necrotic.
Ooh.
And see if he saves. Okay, he saves on that. Good stuff. Fish 6 is dead. I do remove him. Mimics' turn. She is going to jump the deck and run towards this Yordle. As she's going to try and grapple it. It kind of jumps up on her arm, backflips over the top of her, and you see a somewhat stunned Mimics, as she's not used to being out-dexterized by many creatures. Haley, it's back to you.
Alright, I'm gonna move up and I'm going to fire wait, hang on, 1 second. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna fire another actually, yeah, that's gonna be another firebolt through the arcane repeater.
Yep.
At oh my fucking god! It's not gonna be anything, apparently. I can't do it. Like, that's a fucking nat 1. Another nat 1.
Oh my goodness.
I can't even do anything because my bee cannon's down. And I can't like.
No, you can.
Can I resummon a bit? No, I can't because I haven't cast a spell.
You have now. Okay, so you have cast an artifice spell this combat with a firebolt. So you can use your action to resummon a beacon.
I would like to
Of
use
your
my
choice
action
if
to
you would have done that.
resummon.
Like I'll let you do this because you're still getting used to it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I would like to resummon the shield bee cannon.
Sure. bzz.
Yeah, and I
As-
wanna move it as well.
Where
Move it
do you want to?
So
You can
15
summon it
feet.
here.
I'm gonna summon
if
it
you want.
here, like where I put it,
Yep.
and that's it. Let me just.
You can use your bonus action
Yeah,
to trigger it still.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I accidentally closed my my Bilgewater D&D Beyond thing. Just give me a second. It's just reloading. Okay, and that's gonna be a D8. So that's 9 temporary points of HP for everybody in range. Which includes myself and I think Malice?
Yes, how much was it, sorry?
9. 9
It's
temp HP.
10. It's 10 feet, so she's not in range.
Okay.
Oh, right, 15 movement.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. All right. It is now the petty officer's turn. Looking around, not really liking his odds. Well, you win this round. Sorry, Rex. I'll tell the captain you did good. As he clicks his fingers again and misty steps over to the boardwalk, he's then going to use his action to dash. He has how much movement? Okay, he can get up to here. All good. Melissa, you're up.
Awesome. Just finishing sending something quickly, sorry.
And yeah, Void, you're right, but I'm just rolling these nat fucking ones all the time, baby. This is why I don't play DPS Haley, because it would be even more fucking disappointing.
Awesome, so Melissa will turn and say, "It's not time to run yet, little man." And fire off a third level Scorching Ray at the empowered third level Scorching Ray at the little man.
Counterspell. As he clicks his fingers and you see your spell dissipate in your hands.
Well, I didn't expect that.
Don't go looking for me, love. As you see his head turn.
Okay, well, I joined the party on the ship and run towards ship for Fish 5. That's my turn.
No worries. It's Rock's turn now, as his main enemy has disappeared. He'll turn to Rex. I've got this, Captain. As you see him start to cast a spell, and a similar pulse ruptures through the air as a boom lets out, as he's going to cast Shatter. Let's roll a save. Stat will save. Rex takes. All damage is good damage, though. Alright. It's Fish 5. He is going to also make a runner, as he runs over to the side of the ship, jumps, and dips below the waves. As he uses his action to take a hide action, like the other. All good. Malu, we're back to you. I need you to make a death saving throw.
How does one roll that on D&D Beyond? It doesn't give me like a button. Is it just a flat
So
thing, or-
if you've reduced your hit points to 0, you just
Yes.
roll a d20.
Oh! I'm really sorry to interrupt. I was out of 60 feet range. Can he still counterspell? Because I just checked the spell. I believe it's 60 feet range.
Where were you?
I was 2 off next to Haley. I was here.
2 off next to Haley. Oh shit, maybe you're right.
Really sorry to interrupt.
Look, sorry this has happened. at this point. So I'm gonna say no, but
Would it be the sort of thing that she could counter and kind of just vanish out the air as it hits
I will be
range?
more careful next time.
Okay.
It's like turns have happened since then. Sorry, man. But you are now up here. Were you? You're here. All good. Whose turn was it again? Shit.
It's Malu's death save. So is
Yep.
it 10 the DC or?
Yeah, 10 is the DC. So, 10 or above. You
That is
save.
a failure.
Failure. More of Malu's blood soaks the boards. His sword, funnily enough, seems to be kind of stagnating how fast this pool grows. Is Rex's turn. See if he gets it back. He does not get it back. But he is going to make a claw attack against Scoin. That does not hit, and he's going to use his second one. That does hit, as you just see Scoin get raked clean in half. Blood starting to clot around the wound. He poofs out of existence and reappears just offside to Rex. Next up, Fish 4 is going to continue running as he's going to dash up the docks and around the corner out of sight. It's Scoin's turn now, and once again you see him kind of pull this energy as he strikes at Rex with his hand, and that will miss in this case. Mimic's turn. Mimic's run up, and how much ki does she have left? Okay, she's going to hit. And okay, as she channels Fist of the Unbroken and slams into the back of Rex's tail fin, you see the creature almost topple over from the weight of its cannons as it manages to right itself back on the ground. But it takes some serious damage. All good. Haley, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to basically yeet myself over the side of this boat and sprint up to Malu. I've already checked, so
Yep.
that's 25 feet of movement, and I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds.
Perfect. Roll the healing.
Yep.
But Malu, you are back up. You still have
Oh
to
my
use half your
God.
movement to get up, but
That's it's a 7.
holy shit.
Dude! I'm going to move the bee cannon up as well, so now you get an extra bonus 9 temporary HP.
I gotta send
So I
you
was
some physical
on
dice.
current HP plus
So
So
7
how
plus
many
9,
current?
7 plus 9, so you're looking at 16.
15. Yeah. There's 7 main, 9 HP.
7 main,
10,
9 temporary. Yep, that's it.
Still good.
Still
Still
better
really
than
good,
nothing.
Isn't it?
I can't believe I rolled a net 1! Another one! Oh my god.
Petty Officer is going to continue running up around the corner. And can I get a perception check from you, Melissa?
That is an 18 plus 1 for a 19.
19. As you watch this creature start to turn the corner, you see a twinkle kind of shimmer around it as it looks like he morphs into a short-robed man as he dips out of sight.
Okay, awesome.
Rock's turn. He's going to come up with his mace, start wailing on Rex as Rex ain't looking freaking happy. Okay, that all hits. 11 more bludgeoning damage. Math is hard. Yep. All right, Malu, you're up. It takes half your movement to get off the ground, but you're awake.
Cool. So with half my movement getting up, does that mean 20 feet of movement can get me to here next to Squin?
20 feet. Let's have a look. Yes, can.
That's what the measure said. And then I would like to rage again using my bonus action.
All good.
Wielding the Dark Blade once more, I would like to recklessly attack against Rex. A 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Or 11 points of slashing damage.
11? No worries.
That's my turn.
Easy peasy. It is Rex's turn again, and see if he gets it back. He gets it back. You see the barrels begin to glow again as a burning heat sears across your face, Malu. Rock, Mimics, and Scoin experience a similar sensation as I need you, Haley, and Melistra is not in range. I need you guys to make dex saves as flaming balls lurch out in front of you.
That's a 19 for Haley.
19, you succeed.
16 for Malu.
16 for Malu, you succeed. These guys, success. Okay. Everyone succeeds. Damage is what would have been 21 fire halved, so 10 fire damage to all of you guys.
So 10.
Yep. And it looks like some small fires have taken on the deck. And Scoin once again just gets eviscerated in gory fashion next to you, Malu, as he pops back up behind Riptide again. Make a perception check real quick.
It's a 6.
6. You're not paying enough attention. Anyway, it is Scoin's turn as he is going to disengage, walk up to the top of the deck, and just kind of watch from the top of the stairs as the rest of you tackle this creature. It's Mimics. It's got no key left. Should make a strike. And okay, this hits. Altogether take 16 points. Shit. 34. Haley, you're back up. This Riptide Rex is looking bloody and beaten and
Alright.
angry.
So I'm going to move B cannon up 5, 10, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to level my arcane repeater at Rex and just fire off another Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go Scorching Ray.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Oh my god. Okay, come on. That is a 21 to hit.
That's the first one, but that hits. You have to roll to hit 3 times.
Oh, okay. That is a 22 for the second.
That hits. That hits.
And a 13 for the third.
That's not hit, but
Yeah, but that's so for the Scorching Ray, second
It's-
level, it's 2d6 per hit.
yeah, it's 2d6 per hit.
Okay. +1.
Plus, yeah, +1.
+1. So
is
it'd be +2
only happens
overall.
one. Yeah, no, it's just +1.
Just +1. Okay.
And then it's an artifice spell, so you get to add a d8.
Okay. So that's a 5
Yep.
for the first.
Okay.
Um,
5.
Yep.
We'll,
Hold on.
we'll count together.
Okay. So 5,
We'll Sesame Street the shit.
11,
11. Yep.
5, 11, and then a d8 as well.
Yep.
5, 11, 2, and then +1.
5, 11, 2 plus 1.
Yeah.
So, 19 points of fire
19.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I have Elemental Adept
Nice.
as well, so I don't know if that does anything.
Oh, it just means if he had fire resistance, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Uh,
Okay, well, good.
any ones you roll on dice get converted to 2.
Okay,
um,
yeah. So I didn't roll any ones there, I don't think, so.
Yeah, all good. I'm just failing at quick math real quick, and why do I suck? Okay, got it. You swear you smell flake as this searing creature kind of buckles down to a knee as some of the cannons roll off his back as it's on his last legs.
Oh, and also, sorry, I forgot to mention bonus action, slap the B, D8 +3. So that's going to
Nice.
be 5 temp HP.
All good. Melissa, it is your turn.
Hi, I've done literally 9? No. 14 damage this whole fight, so I'm just gonna firebolt.
So Mallow, you get an extra 5 temp HP.
I do.
So 22 to hit.
22 hits. Roll damage.
That's exactly 15.
Exactly 15.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Kind of like annoyed and depressed at the fact that Melissa has done literally nothing other than notice a dude running away. She's just going to like hold up her hand and just shoot out like a poofy sad flame that just drifts over. Smack. It just kind of like slowly ticks down his HP like you'd see in Minecraft where it's just like oof, 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 oof.
It kind of like wobbles as it drops into the open maw of this creature. And you just see it swallow it as smoke erupts out of its nose. And you see this thing drop dead in front of you all. Congratulations, guys. You got him.
Hi. Now we're out of combat. Could I possibly clarify what would need to be done to remove the gourd status effects?
The what? That was only for so the gore status effects, not
The gore status from the
you need
initial
to
attack.
benefit from a long rest to
Okay.
heal and or get rid of the strength debuff.
Thank you.
No problem.
Malu literally collapses back to the floor, exhausted. Heavy breathing, leans up against the back of the boat.
So the rest of the crew is reliable. Are you guys alright? As Rock kind of comes over to you, Malu, and bends down as he channels a glowing magic towards you with his palm, and you heal 12 hit points.
I've been worse. Put it that way.
Good fighting. Saw what you did to those fish.
Almost got hoisted by my own hubris there, though. Charging in for the big boy.
Fantastic. Well, wasn't that just something? Thanks for the assist, you guys. Couldn't have done it without you. As he, Scoin walks down the steps over to you, Malu, and kind of offers you a hand up.
I take it and stand.
He, like, barely manages to pull your frame to your feet. Oh, jeez. You weigh something like you're fat. But you're not. You're beautiful. Haley! Oh, good job. Could smell that guy from up here as he walks past.
Can I
Patting
make
you.
an insight check on him?
Sure.
Because he didn't say a single word to us throughout the entire fight, and now he's chatty.
Well, we didn't talk to him either.
Yeah, something's off. That's going to be a 21. Basically, what I'm looking for is to see if I can tell what kind of, like, if it's actually him or whether it's just another projection.
He's
His
deflecting.
face closed over.
Yeah, he is.
This is definitely the same person, but
Yeah.
he is deflecting.
Like, something's happening that he really
Right.
doesn't want to tell us about. Okay, awesome. Yeah, well
We
done to you
have
too,
now
Scoin.
witnessed his truth.
He just kind of gives you a second too long on the eye contact front as he walks up. Melistra! Well, I'm sorry he got away, but that'll teach him. Won't come around here no more, I'm sure of it.
Well, not looking like that, no. Short, cloaked man. Yeah. He changed his appearance afterwards.
What was that creature in the first place? Never seen one.
I'm assuming a yordle. I believe I've read about them before.
Miss. Anyway,
That's what you say?
now, let's get this place cleaned up. We've got a couple of fires that I'd rather get put out before they sink the entire ship.
I'll help where I can with mending.
Fantastic. Do you guys want to help get the ship sorted for a little bit, or are there things that you want to do that are pressing right now?
Haley will help for a little bit, but first and foremost, I want to go check on Malu because I'm aware that Haley's aware that we're meant to have a fight tonight as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I do want to make a stop off somewhere where we can get health potions and get everyone like patched up at least a little bit.
All
I just
good.
need some beer down me. I'll be fine.
Cough, cough. Why didn't you bring any then? I told you.
I think Malicy was a little bit had other things
Rushed
on his
this
mind.
morning.
A little bit rushed.
There was
Mhm.
always last night.
Yeah, Malu rushes in, I suppose. Alright, point me in the right direction, Scoin. I'll fix up what I can.
He just starts like nonchalantly giving out orders, and over about an hour's time, you repair most of the pressing issues dealt with the ship. Not anything like floorboards, but just get all the fires under control and patch any leaks that might have sprung during the chaos.
Oh, Haley would also like to loot everything that's there.
Not a
All
problem.
these dead bodies.
Roll me an investigation check.
Alright. That's a 9.
9?
Yep.
Who are you checking out first?
First things, I want to go check all these fish bodies. Like the fish,
Fish
one,
body.
fish 1, fish 2, and fish 3 on the deck.
Sure. There's nothing particular of interest other than like some shoddy looking knives and bows and like maybe what you'd identify as a primitive arcane focus, but you find a couple of gold and silver on each of them, totaling to about 15 gold krakens and 26 silver serpents.
Sweet, I'm gonna take that and trot right on over to Melisra and dump it right in her hand and say, I told you I'd start paying you back straight away. Also, are we out of earshot of Scoin right now if I go from there over to Melis over here?
Scoin at this point has made his way to the back of the ship, and he's kind of looking out over the bay, hands on the what's it called?
The bow?
The bow,
Okay.
yes.
I sort of hand the coins over to Melis and say in a low voice, Scoin is hiding something big. I don't want to push him just at the moment, as we are running short on time, but we should look into him, if we can, or find out what happened. Because as far as I know, he wasn't that strong last time.
There will be time after we finish this, but for now we need to prepare the ship, okay? We can, of course, talk about this more later.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is the plan from here? I'd also like to know what's going on, as Mimics and Rock make their way over to you.
Haley sort of gets up and starts dusting her hands off and says, well, we need to get everybody fixed up, as we have a fight later on today, so...
I believe it's only 1-on-1 or 3v3, so we'll probably not need you guys to come along, although it might be helpful. Thinking about it.
Would you like to come along and watch, at the very least? If things do go south, it might be nice to have a little bit of backup in the stands.
One of us should stay here with the captain. It's up to you who accompanies.
As much as I
agree with him.
Mimics, are you alright? You did take a bit of a shaking up from that shock.
Oh, it's fine. Lightning is uncontrollable, but usually not that threatening.
As much as I love your company, Muix, I do believe that we should have you stay behind this time. We'll set Rock out and he'll be able to get a breath of fresh air that is not on the ship.
That's fine. I'm curious, though. I thought you said your captain was more useless.
Haley sort of chuckles. Yes, that's what we thought too, Mimics, but don't tell him we said that. Although, and she sort of walks up and just says low, like in a low voice again, would you mind keeping an eye on him?
Keeping his eyes?
Not.
Why would I take his eyes?
Have you not seen them? They're a wonderful shade of blue, Mimics.
I can look at them.
That was a joke. I want to clarify. That was a joke. Please
Oh,
don't
this
rip
is
out our captains. Yes,
Oh.
Mimics. This is a joke.
I
For
like
legal
jokes.
reasons, I must say it's a joke.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
So you do not mean I am keeping his eyes?
No,
Okay.
Mimics.
Very. Keeping eyes is the joke. I see.
Yes.
You're so funny.
Thank you, Mimics. I do try.
Yes,
Ro-
but Mimics.
Rock's just kind of standing there like, is this girl for real?
Mimics.
Just darting eyes.
Rock.
He is kind of useless in some sense. He's got a massive hat, which looks terrible on him.
Maybe he's compensating.
For what? Apparently he's not as useless as we thought.
I do not know.
Well, how about we leave you to find out if he's compensating, eh?
You want me to flirt with him?
Well, no, but he's got possibly more things that he needs to compensate for, right?
Very well. I will ask him questions.
Wonderful. Get to know him, eh? He's the captain after all.
With that, she kind of gives you a nod and confidently strides to the top deck and sides alongside him, and you see a conversation start.
And before Haley does anything, I want to do the whole, like, hand on Rock's shoulder and just, like, the pain, just, like, slow nod.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to do as well.
Yeah.
Just like.
Right. Well,
If it helps, Rock, she's foreign.
I
Quite
can see
foreign.
that. She looks boo, though.
She's
Least.
tall.
Where?
The people before the Buru who split apart and then became
Oh.
part of the Buru.
Ancient history, I see.
Yes.
Well,
An ancestor of sorts, yes.
As Marla was on the other side of the boat.
just
Oh, okay,
shout
ignore me.
that. You can walk up and join the conversation. As you guys kind of group together and get ready to make your way off, you see your bee kind of shuffling around the corpse of Riptide Rex as it starts buzzing.
Oh,
It's actually over here. I just moved it.
that's what. Hang on, Bee. I'm coming. And Haley trots over to investigate what's making her little bee freak out.
As you get over, make an investigation check.
Can I aid her?
Pun? You
Can I
have
aid her?
help, your help
Yeah.
action, yes.
Yeah.
So you have
So that's
advantage.
advantage. Awesome. Thank God for that, because it's going to be a 13. Okay, so that's a 22 on the
22.
investigation check. Yep.
You kind of shuffle around and moving between the cannons and nets and other guff tied to his back, which I will tell you about later. You find something very familiar to you. While damaged, you recognize this to be one of your bees.
Haley picks it up and rubs it. Tries to, and like holds it up and looks at it to see where the damage is.
It looks like one of the eyes, or part of the listening device at the
Yeah.
front, is cracked and somewhat caved in.
Okay.
But other than that, the rest of it is intact.
Oh, thank you, Bee. You found another one of our hive. Thank you.
It kind of like reaches out as as if it wants to like grab it.
Yeah. I'll slide back the back panel on the bee's head, and which is basically where like the gun comes out of, like the shield plates or the gun. There's like a like a panel that slides back. I'm just gonna slide that back and gently place the broken bee inside the bee cannon for safekeeping until I get somewhere where I can listen to it. I look Malice directly in the eyes and I say, "Don't worry, Malice. You'll hear whatever this one has to say. I just need to fix it first."
No worries. With that, there are some other things on the corpse of Rex. You first find in between all the guff what looks like a trident with 3 very serrated fins making up the spikes, and kind of swirl of silver band metal going down the handle. Next thing you find is what looks like a kind of oaken staff in make. Kind of, it's not wood you're particularly familiar with. Looks foreign in design. You'd have to look into it further to discern what it is. And then you find a bit of parchment, which is torn. It's only a sliver, but there's something about it that's weird.
Alright. I might do... like weird magic or weird just like invisible ink weird?
Make an Arcana check.
That's a 13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something magical about this, but you can't put your finger on it.
Alrighty. I'm gonna roll it up and tuck it inside my jacket because I'm gonna do a identify later somewhere safe.
Not a problem.
Malice, please remind me to do that when we get back to the inn because I might forget.
More
Easy
identifications, no worries.
With that, what do you guys want to be doing? Now that combat's over and you've looted, you've talked to the rest of your crew.
How long is a long rest again?
Long rest is 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
What time of day is it currently? Because I assume it's early, right?
Yes, it is still morning. It's around 10 to 11 by our standards.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say maybe we could make it back over a long rest before the night, but no.
I think we can. Because what time was the fight last time? It wasn't until very late.
So 8 hours. 8 hours from now would take you to 6 or 7 in the evening.
Yeah, but I'd assume it's like a half-hour travel back, and then it's roundings, and yeah.
Yep. It's like
I think it would be safer to use the short rest function for the first time and use hit dice.
Also, in terms of location of the fights, do you guys suss that
We
out?
need to do some investigation to find
Yeah.
out where the fight is as well.
Zarkon will know.
Yeah, so I recommend a quick short rest,
Yeah,
and then we'll go out and do
yeah,
that.
we'll do a short rest.
Sure.
Can we
You
get,
can take a short rest here if
yeah,
you would
can
like.
Can we get spell slots back for a short rest?
Depending on your class.
No.
But no. Like warlocks would get them,
Warlocks,
but
Yeah.
others no.
Malu turns around, almost lifts his arm. I'm kind of imagining kind of like a torn tricep or kind of like just a
Like there's some meat.
massive
There's
gash.
some meat hanging off you in like some way.
I go, a rest will be needed, but don't expect me to be fighting at full capacity this evening. Where's it currently stands? That Rex definitely took a big chunk.
Don't worry about that. Some magic should help you a bit faster later on, I guess.
All good. You can also identify these items over the short rest if you would like.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So what are you identifying first? There's a staff and a trident.
Well, I've got. I can do the identify as a ritual, so it'll take like half an hour to do all three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to identify is probably the staff.
Mm-hmm. All good. You cast Identify. As you get more familiar with the staff, it starts to reveal its secrets to you. This staff, while not particularly anything special, is interesting. If you place an object weighing no more than 1 pound, such as a shard of crystal, an egg, or a stone, above the tip of the staff, while holding it, the object floats an inch from the staff's tip, remains there until it is removed or until the staff is no longer in your possession. Staff can have up to 3 such objects floating over its tip at any given time. While holding the staff, you can make 1 or more of these objects slowly spin and turn in place. This is a staff of adornment. It's something you would know about. It's a Piltover invention, but practiced more in Ionia for ceremonial use, and it's about kind of showing off your possessions in a special way.
Okay. Well, I guess we can take that back and sell it. I can't think of any reason we would like to have it, unless Mimics wants it.
Next up, the trident. You cast Identify, and this is quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
As you familiarize yourself with the trident and its magics, you see the power it holds over those dominion to the depths, as you identify this to be a staff of fish command. I mean, a trident of fish command. And I will bring that up. This trident is a magic weapon. It has 3 charges. While you carry it, you can use an action and expend 1 other charge to cast Dominate Beast. Save DC 15 from it on a beast that has an innate swim speed. The trident regains 1 D3 expended charges daily at dawn. Proficiency with the trident allows you to add your proficiency bonus to attack rolls or any attack you make with it. So it allows you to cast the Dominate Beast spell.
Outside of that, it's just a regular trident rather than a +1 one, isn't it?
It is a magical weapon, but I don't believe it is +1.
Yeah, it's a trident with an extra bonus on it.
Yep.
No.
Well, this could be handy. Something's a little bit fishy about it. I can't quite put my finger on it.
You get inspiration. You
I
get
hope it
DM
scales.
inspiration.
Hooks or something? I don't know. I'm not a fisherman.
I will take it back.
Awesome. All right. So
that
goes.
was fantastic, but awful.
Yeah. Don't you mean fantastic? Sorry, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Listen, buddy.
Look here, you little shit. All right. I'm gonna. I'll tell everyone about it, but then I'll put it in the bag of holding.
No worries. You just see this big trident slip into a tiny little pouch, and other than that, the day is yours.
Oh wait, no, we've still got that piece of paper to identify as well.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
You cast Identify on this piece of paper, and it isn't a magic scroll, but the magic you get from it is illusionary. And as you look it over, you see what looks like words, names, write themselves on this tiny sliver of parchment, and then disappear. The names themselves seem random enough, but other than that, you don't know the origins of this.
I'm gonna still roll it up and put it away for safekeeping, I think.
No worries.
Yeah. Other than that, any money?
You already collected most
We
of the
already
money.
had the one.
Alright. Oh no, Malice has the money.
Yeah, no, you
How much was
collected-
it, sorry?
It was like 15 gold and then like 70 odd
It,
silver, I
it,
think.
it was 16 gold and 24 silver serpents.
Whatever. Yeah, that.
Awesome, added.
Sweet.
Easy peasy. You guys take a long rest, use your hit dice as you would like, and it is now
Long rest or short, sorry?
short rest is what you want to do. It is now early afternoon.
How do we do hit dice stuff?
So you, up the top
Oh yep, short
of
rest.
Yep, short rest. Click that button, and there's a bunch of boxes. So when you use a hit dice, depending on what your hit dice are, you roll that dice and add your Constitution modifier for every roll. So if I roll a D8 and I've got a +2, I roll a 5, I get 7 hit points
Okay.
back from using
And
that
you-
slot.
And it's one slot per short rest, so we're just doing it at once. Right now.
No, you can use as many hit dice as you want per short rest,
Okay.
but you only get so many slots back every long rest,
Per
and it'll do
long
that
rest.
automatically.
Yeah.
Sounds complicated, but it's not that bad. All good. It's early afternoon. What you guys up to?
Alright, I'm back up to full HP. I think... Oh, Haley wants to see if she can set up somewhere quiet and fix her bee and listen to what it has to say.
Sure. Where do you plan to go for this?
Probably not on the ship. Do you reckon I can make it back to the inn?
The Brazen Hydra.
Hydra, yeah.
Yep. Yep. It'll take you about 15 minutes to get back there.
Yeah, no, I want to walk up.
but
I want to
easy
walk
peasy.
back and do that and check the identification number of the bee as well, while I'm trying to fix it up before I listen to anything it has to say.
No worries. Malu, Melistra, what are your plans?
Boyd, go first.
Malu, if we're all taking a hike back to the Brazen Hydra, would like to join, and then stock up on some bottles of bottled alcohol. If Horven has any available for sale, just to keep in my person to accompany the necklace that we acquired last session.
Not a problem.
Also,
Could I
Haley
just
wants to
get?
Sorry, you go. Sorry.
Is there a D&D Beyond item for that necklace, or is it just a case of knowing I rolled 44 when I drink?
It is on D&D Beyond. I think it's Amulet of the Drunkard.
Amulet, that was the word.
Amulet, that's the word we're looking for. Thank you.
I went through necklace, talisman, sigil. I tried going drunk, couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's very. You have to have the words as they order them.
Yeah.
It's not a super intuitive search system yet, at least.
I'm just annoyed at myself that I forgot the word amulet now.
But yes, did that come out?
It didn't, but I can customize an amulet to have it and then make a note with 44 on it. That's fine.
That is ridiculous. Let me.
I found it last time. I can't see it this time though.
Yep. I've got it right here. Amulet of the Drunkard. Amulet. The Drunkard.
Yes, I have not misspelled amulet, and it is not appearing in my search bar for manage equipment.
This is ridiculous. I've got share content in. I'm going
Yeah, to specify, I found it last week. I don't know why it's not there now.
I am going to send a ticket to D&D Beyond because
Okay.
I pay money to have this feature, so they can fix it or give me a refund. Because this is getting annoying. Anyway, enough with the bad vibes. You make your way back to the Brazen Hydra. Horven and Asta, it's the afternoon. It's not quite peak time yet. People are still out on ships. Lunch isn't a super big deal around here. But I'll just move you guys on the map so you can see. Boom. You guys are going up and buying some alcohol?
I certainly will be, yes.
Sure. How much are you looking to buy?
Well, yes. Could I possibly borrow some money?
How much do you need?
Depends. Do you want piss or something edible?
I think
Let's go drinkable, and then I'll sorry,
palatable.
potable. He can drink and not kill him, hopefully.
Yeah, I'll throw 3 gold over. What'll that get us?
You got kind of eyebrow raises, goes under and takes out what look like bottles of spirit. They're kind of like those little mixer bottles you get, and
Kind of the 50 ml mini glass
Yeah,
ones.
the
Yeah.
mini bar,
Yeah.
the mini bar bottles.
yeah, minibar bottles, and he passes 8 of them across.
8. Thank you.
Yep. Just add like 8 vials, and
Yeah.
add a note that they're alcohol. But yeah, like they're nice, they're sturdy. It's a water-like liquid inside. So, what's the occasion? As Horvin is kind of quizzically taken aback by your sudden interest
A
Ah,
fight!
in to-go
I've taken
orders.
to drinking in the face of fear.
Right. You okay? I understand
I'm doing all right.
my business is dealing with now your sort, but turning to drink isn't always the best idea.
Don't worry, Horvin. It's just magic.
He's a magic drunk.
I think you'll find he has
Sure.
the constitution for it, sir.
Well, I've got the constitution for it, but it doesn't do me any favors.
With a special amulet, it does him more than one favor.
Oh. Right. Well, I'll leave you kids and your occult stuff be. As he takes his hands off the bench and hobbles over to clean some mugs.
I thought that was good for your stomach. Or is that Yakult?
Occult.
Ah,
Oh.
I know. I'm just sorry. I'm taking the piss.
Yeah.
No,
It's not the only
Mulu's
one.
taking
Not
the
the only
piss.
one.
No,
taking the
actually,
piss.
no,
Yeah.
actually, Mother's taking the piss. All right. So Haley's probably gonna go find a table and roll out her artificer's tools and start looking at this bee.
Sure.
She'll be over here at this table, like the one that's furthest away and quiet.
No worries.
Yeah.
You get your tools out. You get the bee laid out, and roll me a Tinkerer's Tools check.
How do I do that on D&D Beyond?
So it's just if you're proficient in it, you roll a d20, add your intelligence and proficiency. If you're not, you just roll a d20 and add your intelligence.
I am proficient, so that's
in
going to be.
Tinkerer's Tools, so yeah,
Yeah.
you add intelligence and proficiency.
So that's a D20 plus 6. That's a 15.
15.
Yeah, so a 9 plus 6.
Takes you a little while. During this time, Billy kind of walks by, like looks down, gives it a look, kind of nods, and says a quick hi and heads upstairs.
Yeah, Haley nods back and sort of like hello, and then immediately goes back to doing what she's doing.
All good. Takes you some time. Like tinkering magic items isn't an exact science a lot of the time, but you manage to repair the inner circuitry and kind of hammer out the metals of the outside shell.
And doing that, do I see the identification number?
Oh yes, you would. This be. I wrote it down.
Holy shit, you've got this mapped out now? Damn.
My OneNote
Welcome
document
to
is so.
Haley's backstory, baby.
This OneNote document is so big, I can't find shit half. Okay, I got it. This is 37.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check.
An intelligence check.
Yes.
That's a 16.
16.
Yep.
37.
Mhm.
There's just something about that number.
Oh my god.
you remember something.
But it's been a long morning and it's not coming to the front of my brain yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember this bee, and you remember that phrase being tied to it, but
Mhm.
other than that, the bee itself, I will roll, see how much information it gives. Okay.
This is subject 2583 signing on. The subject is stable. Pulse normalized. Treatment effective. Moving forward with further augmentation. Replacing twofold. Ready to deploy in months' time. We'll log later today. Ending sequence.
As it cuts off.
Okay. Ooh. Well, it's a good thing to have you back, little bee. Haley's gonna go upstairs and take out the first bee that Shugu found for her.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remind me what number that was?
This one is number 4. Just so we're not like darting around it too much, you would know that you have 50 bees total.
Yep. That's why it sucked so much when they all disappeared. Took a long time to make all of those.
Oh, would have.
Oh yeah. Alright, awesome. So Haley's gonna go upstairs and grab place B number 37 in the little velvet lined heartwood box that she's got B number 4 in.
Gotcha. The two peas kind of almost magnetically
They click together.
side up closer, and they click together, making a small honeycomb shape with their legs.
Hopefully I can find the rest of your family soon. And she shuts and locks the box and returns it to its hiding place.
Not a problem. Alright, Melissa.
Awesome. Calling Astor over, I'm gonna point towards Haley and be like, coffee, toast, butter, yeah? Rock, same as last time he had. I think he had some kind of mash. Malu, whatever it needs. Are you okay?
She kind of hops to it, making up this kind of bland feast, but tasty all the same. Rock saddles up, eating the small red balls with delight as far as his complexion goes. And what was the last question?
Are you alright, love?
Talking to Asta?
Yes.
Oh, well, as right as can be. It's a working day. I'm keeping busy.
No worries. I will talk to you later, okay? I do have a couple of questions, which will probably be a bit heavy. So, alcohol is recommended for after we finish tonight, eh?
Oh, okay.
Love you. I'll see you later, eh?
She looks kind of confused, but nods and gets back to her work.
Gonna head over to Kyron.
You, look like you've been through something.
Not much, but yeah, something.
Well, you ran out of here like, I don't know, someone was gonna die.
Oh, don't worry, there was just a shining sigil in the sky that calls for us aid. Yes, I just made a Batman reference.
Oh,
Get
dude,
over
that's
it.
so fucking tight. Well done.
His eyebrow raises under the hood and pulled up collar. Well, at least there's two bullshit artists, and we can get along.
Gotcha, love ya.
Hold on, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Have you considered bringing me along? Give me a trial, or however you put it.
Yes, actually. As long as you don't mind an extra company for today. We do have the big fella over there with us today. He's already with us, but should be fine. I did have a question for you, though.
What's that?
Jack's fighting bits. You're smart, reliable, you definitely have the perception. Do you know where tonight's at? We need to be there.
I do. But, getting in's another story. This isn't one of those rat town pit fits. This is up in the Eyrie. Big leagues, big money. Hard to get a VIP seat.
That shouldn't be an issue. We'll be the biggest VIPs considering we're scheduled to fight.
I don't know if you've looked at yourself, but while you carry yourself like a noble, you look a bit shabby these days.
Don't worry, that can be fixed.
Really? So you're gonna have steel-toed boots, a stingray skin vestment, and the biggest pirate hat Bilgewater's ever seen by tonight. And you're good for it?
That's why he's got the massive hat. Okay, that makes a few things understandable. She's saying this out loud.
Also, I hear the Toad's gonna be present. He's, difficult company.
Will he be fighting or no?
No, he'll be watching. He's more about the gluttony of the sport, really.
Interesting. Alright. Thank you for the information. I guess I've got to go procure some things to look better.
I'll get ready for tonight. What I told you is free. Anything else you might want to know? Make it worth my while.
Under her breath, it'll be just a little shit. There does have more. Fuck.
He doesn't hear you.
Awesome. I'll walk away, and that's pretty much my plans. I'll head up to the room, sit. Oh no, to the table, eat a bit.
No problem. About 2 hours pass as you guys kill the day away, and I don't have a token prepared for him. I will make one as a placeholder. But-
Zarkon?
Zarkon Brath extravagantly enters the tavern.
Is that us losing our bot?
That is.
Oscar, yeah.
Oh. Well, I can't expect the Rat Town folk to have the same class, but it's got charm. He kind of looks around, spotting you over at the table, and strides over, all dainty-like, as he too is wearing heeled boots. Now, as for tonight's festivities, we have some preparing to do. As he looks you up and down with what you might discern as contact eyes. This won't do. Now,
I'm sorry, what won't do?
Oh dear, you're gorgeous, but you look like a grease monkey.
I would take offense to that, but unfortunately, you're not wrong because she's holding her hands up and they're covered in grease from fixing her bee.
Hmm. We're going to have to get something more refined if we're to blend in, considering tonight's carnage will be expensive. I will foot the bill. But we still doesn't mean we're getting an invitation. So we need to go settle up to some members of the club. Are you
Awesome. I did
picking
black
up what
dress.
I'm putting down?
I think we are. Zarkon, just lead the way. You fabulous
Fantastic.
man.
Now, where is your hunk? My boy, as he calls out across the bar to you, Malu. You're going to need the best tailor in Bilgewater.
God.
I mean,
I love this.
have you fit into anything in your entire life?
Aside from right in with us, you mean?
Talking about clothing, the only thing that matters. Now, what is your size?
Oh, about yay high, and I stand up. And about yay big. And he pushes out his belly and kind of gives it that good old belly rub up and down.
Okay. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere special. Give me 1 second. Now's a good time for a toilet break, getting a drink, while I get stuff ready for this.
Awesome.
But
Oh
Awesome.
my
Use
god.
that.
Oh my god. I can't wait.
just take a second.
I'm just imagining Haley dressed up as like a little fancy boy. Like, you know, yeah,
Oh,
young,
God.
like a young Amadeus Mozart. Fancy boy.
And then I'm just picturing like a tall ass Melissa in like a black cocktail dress with like the slit.
Oh, like a real sleek cheap owl style one with a
Yeah.
high neck. Yeah. Yeah.
Nailed it on timing. My little
Yeah.
brother's just walked in. I'll be back in 5 or so.
Fancy
No problem.
boy.
So yeah, 2 to 5 minutes. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Zarkon is going to take us to get clothes. Malice! Malice, I can't wait. This is going to be excellent.
Back.
Daughter of the Dune, terror of the West, sail the coast of Ireland with O'Malley on her crest. Sailors on the blue, shaking in their cots, feeling the foreboding of the terror that she wrought. Hump the hull and away we go, stop the galley of gold. What the devil a gale to blow, we batter above the hold. Dance along on the water like speed us over the waves. Back to back on the borderlines to never shut up and behave. Cromwell, queen of the pirates, she set sail on the raging sea. Cromwell, the gleam of the Irish, spun her tales on the ocean free.
All right, I'm ready. Just wait. for everyone else.
Yep, I'm back. We're just waiting on Void
I'm
now. I
back
think.
as well.
No worries.
Alrighty. Okay. So hang on, Angus. When I did my hit dice,
Mm-hmm.
it gave me 11 temporary HP.
How have you been calculating your B cannon HP at the moment?
I've
Because
been
there
doing.
is a section for temporary hit points.
Yeah, I
in
was
the
I was
section.
doing it through Astral, so I guess I'll just take all those temp HP points off, and then just be standard max HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, it's been an hour since,
Yeah,
so
I was
they've gone
I
anyway.
was wondering about that because it was kind of like, I don't know why that's still there after a short rest. I thought the mechanic would fix itself up, but that's a-okay.
No, it doesn't account for like specific reasoning for temp health because some temp health is until used.
Awesome.
All good.
I guess I'm back.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. 1 second.
Now we get to go and do the fashion montage with Suck on Breath.
So, as Zarkon leads you up into the high city, it takes you to a small cropping out between a cave and a small waterfall as an illustrious marketplace falls in front of you. You see Freljordian traders, Ionian weavers, even some Sharimans with cloth you've never seen before. While small ventures here and far, the sheer colours of this place are distant from the bilge water below. Now, think not of the budget. I'll only be buying you clothes, but feel free to browse. Express yourself a little, but make it a tad expensive. We want to blend in after all. Who would like to go first?
I want Haley to go first.
Haley,
Okay.
if you could accessorize, how would you?
Haley, because she spent a lot of time in Zorn and Piltover, she kind of knows what high Piltover functional style looks like the kind of thing that you'd see high tier.
It's very Victorian.
Yeah, very Victorian. So like high necked things, like very nicely tailored waistcoats, jackets, boots, and that sort of thing. So Haley will go and find herself a suit with dark navy and pale cream stripes.
Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be like a tailored boy's suit. So it's going to be like have a little corset, have the high neck, the tight shoulders and everything, with a short capelet that comes around the back.
Mm-hmm.
A very, very nice well-tooled leather belt, in which she will be putting her arcane repeater, her bag of holding, and like another various bag. A pair of jodhpurs with shiny gold buttons down the side, and a pair of beautiful black patent leather riding boots. And also a pair of really, really nice kid leather gloves.
No problem. After a short while of browsing, you find a small Noxian outlet that, while a lot of their clothing is a lot darker than what you're asking for, they construct it in imperial fashion, taking from their close neighbors in Piltover, as this aristocratic tailor has definitely seen your likeness before. While slightly sharper edges and higher collars than you're used to, the doublet he fashions with the suited implements of your overcoat is striking. And everything you could possibly ask for in an outfit. And he also fashions a small-looking monocle, as is customary with the High Piltover Society,
Yes. Excellent.
that sits in your jacket pocket. Awesome. Who wants to go next?
Malu.
Sure.
Malu is looking for a two-piece suit in a similar kind of coloration to Haley, or trying to not match, but like company Haley's, like almost like a darkish navy two-piece suit. Going on the smarter side of smart casual. Have you seen like where it's like the suit, but it's like a regular t-shirt style kind of, not crew neck, but like high necked, but like plain white shirt
Oh yeah.
underneath a navy two-piece with matching trousers.
And any hat? Boyd?
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Hat didn't cross my mind. We'll go for a rounded. We'll go for a rounded hat. We'll almost go bowler hat kind of style, kind of matching the rest of the suit.
Fantastic. As you peruse the vendors here, you come across an interesting stand. These are skin carvers that treat and fashion the beasts below into suits and critique of high society. As your requests gain nods from the refugee tailors that work here, it takes about 3 of them to size you properly as they get stringed measuring tapes out, and it takes them about a half an hour just to get the measurements. But they're quick workers, and as they put it together on top of you, suits, and it fits your form. You never really worn anything chest up, but this is comfortable, breathes, and I don't know, there's just something homely about its fashion, as the very smooth shark skin bears down to a almost spiked tail at the end of your jacket. And to top it off, they bring out what looks like almost carved narwhal ivory rimmed bowler hat, as it comfortably rests on your dreadlocks, more or less keeping your hair back rather than having it all over the place. The shirt itself is loose, silken in feeling. Not quite sure what it's made out of on first glance, but it looks like some very fine material from a far off land. It's very comfortable. And looking yourself in the mirror, you look kind of like the villain of GoldenEye with the bowler hat that chops off people's heads.
Nice.
But with your very Bilgewater roots also embedded in the outfit. Now, Melistra.
Hello. My idea is to find like a noble-esque, almost like Demacian style, or like cross Targon-ish kind of like visual style, but have it like black.
I see. This particular style you're looking for is foreign to most of the vendors, but as you work your way to the back of the cave, you see what looks like two silver-haired women working on a loom with sparkling starlight implements to their silvered jewelry with small green circular gems in there. Roll me a history check.
Come on. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that'll do. While you haven't had first-hand experience with these people, you know these to be people of the Lunari clan. A very what's the words? Indigenous people to Targon.
Awesome. I'd assumed that I would have had like some kind of understanding of who they are because of how I got down. Yeah.
Getting close to them, they have very dark makeup under their eyes with a line running down their cheek. And they have what looks like a silver brace looming over their shoulders and around their neck that covers the rest of their dark navy blue clothing. You ask about this outfit and its designs, and while they're confused to start with, the younger of the two takes it as more of a challenge as she weaves her traditional fabrics with darker dyes and more work to the jewel decorations. You get exactly what you're looking for, with a almost midnight sky running back down the back of this cape-like coat with light gems gracing the tails, and a central green circlet embedded in the middle corset.
I love it. I think I'm gonna have to come back to this woman. I want her name for the record.
They introduce themselves as the... Fuck. Sorry, I do have...
You can give a filler name for now. I'm fine.
Yeah, just the Moon Sisters for now. I'll work on that for you, but...
No worries. Oh my god, the way I have it in my head, this is... Oh my god, thank you.
Hellcat, you're gonna have to send me some like source images so I can draw us in our fancy outfits. This is gonna be so good. I can't wait.
Zarkon coming around the stalls and seeing each of you in your attire. My goodness. I'm in love. I just want to have you all stuffed and put up in my home. But alas, beauty is temporary. Now, I have paid off each of these merchants. As for the fee, let's not talk about it. Don't all thank me at once.
Haley's just standing there and like admiring the way that her coat is like, it's like, you know how they tailor them into the 2 points at the back? She's just looking at it and just quietly chuckling to herself like, thank you, Zarkon!
You're welcome.
Malice will give him a massive hug.
Oh, the tenderness of spoiling people. Come on, big guy. Bring it in. You know you want to.
I give him a hug.
Oh. It's very firm.
I just worked out who Zarkon is. He's our sugar daddy.
Yeah.
He is our literal sugar
Literal
daddy.
sugar daddy. Don't know why you sound so surprised, Hellcat.
Okay, dears. Now, let's go win ourselves an invitation. Follow me. Branching off from this caved merchant area, you find yourself in a very estate part of Bilgewater, built up on the homes and shops below. These towering wood structures build up to mansion-like estates with personalized gardens and amazing views over the bay itself. The now oranging, almost setting sun across the skyline makes for a beautiful night as the weather is clear and the breeze up here is not contaminated with the fish and guck below. As you move through these estates one by one, looking at them individually, you see different elements, different plaquings on the entryways, sort of statues to the legacy of the captains or retirees that hold these places as their home. Moving to a more open area of this almost uptown suburbia, you find a large stone mansion with hints of Nagakaboros etched into the works. It has been restored and converted into a personalized home as the malt white furnishings and almost Victorian architecture of this mansion loom over you. Walking through the gardens, you find yourself at the entryway. Two well-dressed gentlemen greet you. Hello. And whose crew are you with? As he directs his attention to Zarkon. These are my associates. We are here to see Mr. Kench. He goes over a list in his hand. Yes, it's good to see you again, Zarkon. As he opens the doorway. In front of you, a massive banquet hall lights up with gold chandeliers and partygoers, dancers lining the walls and the main floor. All species are present here, all in aristocratic and/or high fashion. But a large, imposing creature sits directly across from the entryway. Around a large, circular table, you see a fat, green, waistcoated, top hat wearing, Shugu-like creature.
Mama, Zarkon breath. What do I owe the pleasure?
As we will pick up next time. Sorry it's a bit of a shorter session this week,
That's okay.
but
My pleasure.
we start off with Tom Kench next week.
Oh my god! Habib!
Oh my lord.
We are going to be a very fine collection of fancy boys. Melis, I hope you can fight in that dress.
I
Oh,
can
I
just
can.
imagine the viral videos of people like taking shoes off to go jumping into water to save someone. I just see Malu ripping off the shirt to go diving into a
Yeah,
fighting pit or
Yep.
something.
yep. Oh my god, next week.
Like, not even just water, just like a hole. You just dive.
Yeah. Can I make a request that we do next week on Thursday?
Thursday? Yeah,
Yeah.
I can organize that.
Yeah, just because I don't think I'm going to be here Tuesday night.
Yep. All good. All good. I can organize that.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Easy peasy.
Uh,
I think I prefer
with
the
what-
Thursdays anyway.
Yeah.
With lockdown, my schedule is completely free and available 24/7. So, but at the same time, like Thursdays have been working, and if we want to make that the main and make that the primary, then I'd be happy to do that too.
Awesome. Well,
Angus, as always, fantastic fucking session, bro.
cheers, guys.
Like-
Sorry about last week, but we're back. We're back in
We're
it.
back.
We're
We're
on
back in here, baby.
it. I came up with this idea, and I thought it'd be like a shit ton of fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did.
Fuck yeah.
Bro, I got to make like the outfit now for my character that I had in my head since day one. Like, I am over the moon.
Yeah, they're outfits. Like
Yeah.
they're not like armors or they're not enchanted yet. But
Nah.
they're like a skin for your characters. So
Dab, I have unarmored defense. I don't need armor.
true.
Oh, awesome.
Mallow is now dressed as though Void wants to dress.
Yeah. Whereas Haley is dressed like a Victorian prince, so she's happy.
Hey, I'm looking forward to when you guys get to sit down and talk to the River King.
There's so much political intrigue in this game you have built for us, my guy, and it's so awesome. Like, it's so awesome.
We're getting there.
Yeah. There's so-
I hope last week no magic was killed because of my tiredness. but-
Honestly, dude, like not at all. Like there've been weeks where we've all been a little bit off, and it was just like you still managed.
Hi,
to
that's me
deliver-
today.
Yeah, you've still managed to deliver a fantastic game, same as you did last week. Like it's
Awesome.
all a-okay.
Awesome. I know you have time constraints today, Liquor, so hopefully this gives you some breathing room as well.
It does a little bit. Thanks heaps.
No worries. Next week, guys, just in terms of what to be ready for without metagaming, like there will be a fight with the pit, the pit fights, like that'll be something that's coming up, like you're working towards that. So expect combat, expect RP, especially with Tom Kench, and then aside from those things, just be ready to take some notes because you might find some stuff out.
Okay.
Just in terms of what to be ready
Excellent.
for.
Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it.
All good. So
T-Way.
go speculate as you will. I need to jump on to getting some shopping done real quick before I head into another game. But as far as next week goes, oh baby, I'm gonna be so prepared. I actually have time to to prep over this next week. So
I might.
really looking forward to it.
I
I'll fix
might
your
draw
gun up
Zarkon Brad.
and
I'm gonna draw Zarkon Brad.
all right.
It's gonna be
One
fucking
thing.
tight.
One thing about Zarkon,
Uh-huh.
like you can draw whatever you want.
Yeah.
But he has one of those like 2-line mustaches, just over the top of his lip. Like it doesn't meet in the center, but it's like very, like made up, not curled at the end, just like 2 lines.
Can you send me like a reference image
Yeah. I'll find one.
for that? Just because I'm just thinking of like King Louis VIII's mustache, and I don't know if that's accurate. But yeah, no. So tomorrow night it's probably going to be a drawing stream, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be fun.
Got it. I've found it. Send this through to you. I might tune in for that. Actually,
Yeah.
might have time.
Probably be a pretty chill one, but yeah, just be drawn away, hanging out. It'll be good times.
That's what it's called. Pencil
Oh,
mustache.
that's exactly what I was thinking of it like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy from the Addams family.
Yeah, like Gomez. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just affirm it in the main chat.
So all
But
I
yeah,
need-
I
all
was
need now is-
thinking that and the kind of slick back hair sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Very fancy man.
Other than that, make him as gay or trans or
I'm
what-
not. I'm just going
whatever
to.
you
I'm
want.
just going to make them as flamboyant as I can.
Oh,
'Cause
he's
I'm still not even 100% convinced that Zarkon's a man. So.
you can ask next time. But yeah, he's fucking awesome.
Oh right, we haven't done a bulge check yet, right?
Yeah, no, I haven't done a bulge. Yeah, I haven't rolled an insight check on his crotch.
It'd be perception or investigation, depending how you're going about it.
Oh no.
This is acrobatics.
Ooh, woo. Notices your bulge.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I hate myself.
I want to vomit in
Oh, yeah.
my mouth every time I hear it.
At the same time, it's great content. It's great fucking content.
It's what keeps him coming back.
Yeah, I know. Thanks to everyone who's been watching the stream. Much appreciated to all of you. Thanks for hanging around. Again, sorry
Yeah.
for the short session tonight, but there is going to be some D&D content on the drawing stream tomorrow. If you guys are around, please feel free to come and watch. Other than that, good night.
Be back next week.
Be back next week. Same
There's-
bat time,
There's
same
awesome
bat channel.
stuff happening next week.
Yeah. It's
All
going to
right.
be fucking tight. Good night, everybody. Take care.